recording this, okay? So here we go. So today we're going to continue working with this 3 columns menu, okay? So basically today we're going to be working with the headers and footers, okay? Introduction. Now the headers and footers. The headers and footers are going to always go right here into the header section, okay? Into your margin, the tab margin, and this area down here, that's going to be your footer section, okay? Now, anytime that we add something into the header section or into the footer area, it's going to go into every single page, okay? So right now, if we go ahead and insert something into the header section, it's also going to be applied into the second page, okay? If we apply a page number here into the footer section, it's also going to apply the second page number on the second page. Okay? We just type it into one and it's going to go into every single page. Okay? Now, how do we access that?
Mr. Martinez, you're beeping.
I'm beeping? No, Tara, we're stopping.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You keep fading in and out.
Fading. Okay. Okay, let's just wait for a second and see if my internet goes back to normal. Okay, it's okay now?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Now, how can we access the header section? Okay, if you guys go to the Insert tab, right here we have the header and footer group. One click into that. Okay, and from here, see, we have the header, footer, page number. Okay, how about if we click into the header? And these are going to be pre-designed, built-in, okay, headers that we could use on your project. Okay, let's say that in this case, okay, I only want to use one, okay, I'm just going to be using the very first one. Okay, you guys will see that there's only a little bit of text here on the left-hand side. Let's go ahead and click into that. Okay, and you guys are going to see that your document is going to be all like, you know, all cloudy. You guys are going to have this dotted line across, and we are going to be into the tab section, into the tab area of your document, okay? Basically just asking you, okay, type here. Anytime that we say this, those are called placeholders. Okay, so let's go ahead and type in your first and last. Just use your first and last name. Okay, now we use one of the pre-designs. Okay, now if you guys look into your ribbon, okay, the ribbon now, everything into the ribbon is just to work with the header and footers. Okay, you guys can see the quick parts. The quick parts is available also here. Okay, now let's go ahead and right align your text. Okay, your name is just going to be right aligned to the right hand side. Okay, if we come back to home, right here we have the right alignment. One click and your name is just going to be aligned to the right hand side.
And we don't have to highlight it?
No, because insertion point was right here at the end, in my case. No, when you, and it's only one line of text, so we don't need to highlight them. We could have the insertion point before, in the middle, or after, and it's just going to work. Okay? Now, how can we access the header and footer? If you guys look into the your tabs, we have the design header, design, and then we have a big X to close the header and footer. One click, and it's going to close the header and footer, and your name is just going to be there. And it's also going to be like dim out, okay? One click, and you guys won't be able to select it. Okay? Now, another way to access that, the header, okay? I mean, we could just double click right here into the margin, the tab margin. If we double click, let's go ahead and do that. Let's double click to tab margin, and your header and footer is going to open again. So now we could just go ahead and edit, okay, your text here. Okay, I'm just gonna highlight it because I'm gonna go ahead and apply bold to that, just bold.
Now, the double click on the margin, that works to reopen it once it's already been open the traditional way, right?
No. Even if we don't have anything from the beginning, you double click and it's just gonna be blank. Because there's
Oh,
gonna be
and I'll just-
there's gonna be occasions that you just wanna add your own text. You don't wanna use one of those pre-designed text or pre-settings. So you just double click and then you start doing your typing. Okay?
Oh, okay.
That's what we're gonna do in a second into the footer section.
Okay.
Okay, so we're just gonna apply bold to your name, first and last name. Now, if you guys also wanna exit there, if you guys double click into your document, it's also gonna close the header section.
Okay.
Okay, now let's go ahead and scroll down to the bottom of the first page. And this time, we are not gonna be using the insert, header and footer. We're just gonna double click into the bottom of your page, okay? Double click.
Okay, it's not working for me. Oh, okay.
Make sure that we are, very close to the bottom because remember that we have, in this case, on this particular document, the margin is 2.75, 3/4 of an inch. And you
Mr. Martinez,
could use the ruler as a reference also. Yeah, Mary.
it put the website address up above blue chair on mine for some reason.
Oh, on
Mine
the
too.
second page, yeah.
On the second page, once I did
Mine
that.
too.
Okay.
Good eye.
That's no problem. Once we add the footer, what we need into the footer, and we close it, okay, it's going to come back to normal. If it doesn't,
Oh, okay.
then we will change it.
Okay.
That's going to
I
happen
just noticed
sometimes.
that it was there. So.
Yeah. Yeah, because you probably look into
I
the
was like, oh.
status bar, right? We have one page.
No, I was just looking at the page and
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
because you told us to go down so I could see the top of the next page, and I'm like, wait a minute, that's not supposed to be there.
Okay. Alrighty. Now, let's go ahead and add the text that we want here into the footer section, okay? Now, I'm just going to go ahead and try to zoom in so you guys could type what we need. Okay, so there's my insertion point. Okay, this is just going to be another message, okay? Call for custom menus. Design, okay, to your taste and budget. Okay. Now, like Emma was saying before, okay, we are also going to center this, and we don't need to highlight it because it's only one line of text. It's only words looking at this as a one paragraph. Okay. So, I mean, one sentence, not one paragraph, one sentence. Okay. So if we come back to home and we use the center alignment, it's just going to go right into the center of your page. Okay, now we are going to format that, so anytime that we want to apply a different format, we need to highlight it, okay? So we are going to need to highlight that, the footer, and change some settings here, okay? Okay, I'm going to go with 20 points. Okay, the color of the font is going to be kind of, I'm going to go with dark blue. Okay, and then we're going to be using the same font that is being used into this document, okay? Let's see, let's go ahead, look for this one, okay? Starts with a P, M-N-O-P. I type it in and it didn't come up.
There it is. Papyrus.
Did you find it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Normally when we started typing it, see, it will display. In my case, it's not being displayed, okay? So, did you guys scroll all the way down to the piece?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. L-M-N-O-P. There it is. Okay? And now I'm also going to apply bold to that. Okay, now that we're used this type of font, if you guys come back, it's just going to be right here under the recent ones, okay? So we don't have to go scrolling through everything to look for it, okay? Now, let's say that we're done with this. How can we close the footer section? I mean, if you guys come back to design, we can close, double clicking through your document is going to be the easiest and fastest way. Okay, now let's go ahead and look into page number, you guys still have the same as me? I had 3 pages.
Yeah. You still have. Yeah. The telephone number went
No,
down.
mine.
Yeah, it moved.
Mine.
Okay.
Telephone number and the
phone
website.
and website. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So basically, we are going to need to remove some spaces, character spacings here into the last column, okay? So let's go ahead and turn on your show and hide. Okay. See right here I have 3 enters. I'm just going to place my insertion point. And I'm going to be using backspace, backspace, backspace. And there's my text back into the second page.
No, mine only has 1.
Wait a minute.
No, my phone number and website is still above blue chair on the second.
Yeah, mine too.
Oh, above. Okay. Then in that case, Emma, you need to delete some characters right here in the second column. Placing insertion point here, just backspace or delete. And it's going to be bringing this back.
Where did you put the insertion point?
Okay, that's why we turn on the show and hide, okay? Remember, every one of these little guys is an enter, okay? So when we click into one of the paragraphs, it's always going to go to the left-hand side. So we could use either delete or backspace. There you go. See, now my the website. Website is there, okay? If I don't want to be too close, I'm going to delete another one here just to bring it up a little bit, okay? So enters or remove enters to bring up our document back in place. And let's go ahead and remove the show and hide. Okay, so there we are. Now, when we open the page, this menu, we are going to have these 3 columns. At the bottom, we're going to have...
Whoa.
Are we okay?
What was that?
I don't know.
Sounded like a little shortcut.
Something. It was loud.
Really? I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, perfect. Now, let's say that, like I was saying, okay? We only want to see the footer, okay, into the first page. We don't want to see the footer into the second page. Because, remember, this is going to be the front, so we don't want to see this into the front, okay? Now, let's go ahead and double-click there to the footer section. Double-click, so it will open the header section design. Okay, now if we click on options, let's say,
Where's my options? Oh, okay.
right here we're
Okay.
gonna say, okay, we want the first page to be different. Okay, so let's place a check mark, and then let's go ahead and close your header and footer.
Close the header and footer.
Okay, that took it off of the menu.
From the
Took
first
it off
page.
the inside menu. Oh, because your
And
mouse
that's
is
where,
only on the outside.
yeah, and we want to keep it there on the first page, not on the second one, right? If you guys continue going to the second page, we
On the,
still have,
yeah.
okay, and that's not
But
what
then
we
when
want.
you fold it,
Correct.
when
Correct.
it's not gonna be right.
Yeah, we don't want it into the second page. We only want to show the footer into the first page, right? Let's go ahead and double click again into the footer section.
Okay.
Okay, if we come back to options, okay, now we are going to be removing the first one, different first page, and we are going to be using different add and even. And that's going to be removed from the even page, the second page. Okay, let's go ahead and close the header, and let's check the first page, and there you go. Okay.
So where is it now then?
Scroll to the first page, and you're going to see it, which
No.
yeah.
Mine didn't go there. So.
No? Okay, Emma?
Mine, it just took it off altogether.
Altogether, okay. Did you remove the check mark from different first page? Yeah, let's go ahead and open the header and footers again. Come back to options and make sure that you remove the check mark from different first page.
Okay. All right, there we go. Yeah, I still had it clicked.
So if we had 3 pages, it would be on the third page?
In this case, if we use add on even, okay, it's applying it on 1, 3, 5, 7, 9.
Okay.
Okay, whatever you apply into the 1 is just gonna go into 3, 5. Okay, then we could use different settings, okay, because then you will probably type something else into the footer. And this is the add page. So page 2, 4, 6, 8, whatever you type in the number 2 is gonna go into all the other 4, 6, 8, 10. If you apply this option. Okay? There you go. Let's go ahead and close the header and footer. Okay, so there's the footer on the first page, and you guys also gonna have only your header into the first page, okay? Okay, great. Now, let's say that we wanna apply some lines to divide the columns, okay? If you guys, okay, let's go ahead and, how many sections do we have on this menu?
3?
3 sections? No.
Yeah.
We have 3 columns. We have 3 columns. Every time that we start a new document, it's always going to be 1 section by default. Okay? And we haven't applied any sections into this document. Okay? Now, let's say, okay, that you guys probably say, okay, I want to apply this, the lines that are going to be dividing these columns, and it's going to be easier for the readers to read. Okay, let's go ahead and leave the insertion point anywhere into the document. Okay, if you guys click on at the end, see it's 1 section only. Okay, so it doesn't matter where you guys click. If we want to apply those lines, we are going to come back under the page layout because we have the columns here, and basically that's what we want to work, right, with the columns. And we are going to be using more columns. Once we click on more columns, this little window is going to open up. Okay, from here, see, we could also change the number of columns that we want manually, because by default we only have 1, 2, 3, left and right. Okay, depending on where we're working. Maybe you guys want to apply more columns, okay? And right here we have the line between. Just one click. Here's the preview. Now, look right here where it says apply to, we have whole document. And the second option is this point forward. Okay? Let's go ahead and leave it as whole document and click on OK.
Wow.
There's your lines, but it's being applied to the whole document, right? Okay. Now, let's say they say, okay, I want to have those lines, but only on the first page. On the second one, I don't want to see those lines. Okay? In that case, we have to create a second section. Okay? So basically, the second page is going to be a second section. Okay? So if we click at the end of the first column, at the very end of the first column, make sure that you guys turn on your show and hide. Okay? We have the insertion point here at the end of the column 3 on the first page. Okay, and if we come back to the page layout, under breaks, we have the section break groups, and then we have the continuous.
So we're clicking on continuous?
Yes, we are going to apply a continuous, section, because we want to divide it into two sections. Page 1 is going to be section 1, page 2, section 2. Okay? Did you guys get exactly the same that I got?
Yes.
Now, we have 3 pages, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Alrighty. Now, if you
No, I
get,
don't.
you don't, Jackie?
No, mine's still 2 pages.
Okay. But you did apply the section break, right?
Yes.
Yeah? Okay. Now, if you click above, okay, the section break, you're going to see that you are on section 1. If you click into the second page, you're going to see that you are on section 2. Is that right?
Mine's showing page 1 and page 2. I don't have a section showing sections.
Okay. Alrighty. Give me 1 second. 1 second, Jackie. I'm going to transfer you the screen, okay? For you guys, okay, that have the page break moving to the second page, we are going to remove that page break. We only want to keep the section break. Okay? So 2 clicks into the page break. If we press delete, that's going to be deleted. It's going to bring your text back. Insertion point is going to be at the beginning of keyring, and I am on section 2. Okay? If I click into on page 1, that's going to be section 1. Okay? Now, why we're doing that? Because, like I said, we are going to be removing, okay, those lines dividing the columns, okay, in a second. So is everybody with me?
Yes.
Yes? Okay, now let's check on Jackie. Okay. Okay. One more thing, Jackie. Okay. You didn't start from the beginning with those. Okay, so that's why you don't have your sections. Okay, display under the status bar. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and add them. Okay. How can we add the sections into the status bar on Microsoft Office Word? Annie, Charlotte, Emma, Susan, Mary.
I can't see her screen.
Okay.
Am I over too far?
Page break.
Yes. Yeah, bring
Go to breaks.
your document to the
When you go to
side.
breaks,
No. No. Okay, Jackie, perfect.
Go to page layout.
No. Where's the status bar?
Right.
Where's the status
What was the
bar?
question again?
How can we display the section break? I mean the sections into the status bar. Because right now we look into the status bar. We have page 2 of 2,
Oh.
450 words. We have the reading proof, but we don't have the sections being displayed. Anytime that we want to add something
Oh, on
into the
top?
status bar, no, the status bar is the little bar, the blue bar all the way at the bottom. This is your status bar on Microsoft Office Word, where we have also the different views, okay, where we have the zoom out, zoom in, number %, okay? So right here we don't have the sections, okay? Now, anytime that we want to add something here, we right-click. That's a right-click right here into the status bar, and it's going to give us all this list.
Right.
Yeah, by default, see, the section is not going to be applied. Okay?
Okay.
Let's go ahead and click into section, and now you're going to see your sections here. One click. There you go. Okay, now another thing that we also turn on here, okay, because sometimes it's useful to have the caps lock also here, okay? Bring your pointer down and click on caps lock. There you go. Now to close that, just click anywhere into your document or your menu. There we go. Okay, now we have section 2. Look into your insertion point. See, it's into the second page. So you are on section 2. Now, if you click into the first page,
Section 1.
section 1. Okay.
Okay.
There's going to be occasions like we just did. See that we apply the section break, and see we just see those little dot lines, right? Okay. You see those little dots. But now that we have the section being displayed, that's going to be easy for us, okay, to know if we apply what we need or not. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Okay, let's make sure we click on save.
Oh,
Your
wow.
audio's
cutting
not
in and
very
out.
good.
Okay.
Mr. Martinez,
Yes.
I noticed that she has the amount of words, 453 words. Do we need to have that on too?
That one is going to be by default. It's going to be turned on by default. So it should be on, okay? If you don't see them, it's probably because your window's too small.
Okay.
Okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. Jackie?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and grab your Word document to the right-hand side, and we're going to continue working with this, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Perfect. Now, Jackie.
Yes.
Okay, one more thing. Did I give you... Okay. Okay, hold on.
Okay.
Okay, before I forget, did anybody need the link for the video for yesterday?
I do.
Well, it'd be nice to have.
Yes, that would be wonderful.
But if you send it through Skype, I'm fine. But otherwise, I never got a password for my email, so I can't open it.
Okay, the password for your email, okay, it is international one, all lowercase together. No space between international and the number 1.
Okay.
That is the password for everybody. Okay?
That's good to know.
Yeah. Let me see. Hold on 1 second. Okay, give me a second.
Cute backgrounds.
Oh, thank you.
Are those automatically on the computer?
No, I had to go and find them, and it's
Okay.
something. It's called Animals Showing Affection or something to that effect.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, those are teams that if you guys go directly to Microsoft website and look for Teams, it's a group of different pictures, and sometimes it also includes audio. You guys just download it and it's installed automatically into your computer. And that's gonna be your new desktop background.
Oh,
Pretty much,
okay.
yeah. Just go to Microsoft.com. Keywords gonna be Teams or backgrounds, and it's gonna be a whole list of different background themes. Okay.
Oh, okay. Uh-huh.
Let's see. Yeah, the calling teams, because see, you have multiple pictures and they switch. You guys, yeah, we saw that on Windows 7, on Windows 8, I'm sorry. You probably, no? You guys remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
don't
remember I did it on my one computer.
I forgot already.
Rotate.
Alright.
They did it in the first day of PowerPoint when I was in the evening class.
Wow.
He had us set everything up.
Okay, Jackie, there's the link. Okay, open up your Skype.
Okay.
If you click on recent, then it's gonna, or click on international, there you go, and then click on international, and you will see the link on the right hand side.
Okay. This one?
Yeah, but it's gonna start playing the video, okay? So you just make sure that you click on pause, okay? Or you can also close it and come back at a later time.
Okay.
Okay. If you open Skype, they're just gonna be sitting there, okay? So that was the first one. I'm gonna send you the second one in a minute.
Okay.
Okay. There you go. Okay, so that's the first one. Let's see.
Do I have to refresh or something?
And here's the second one.
Oh, there it is. Okay.
There's one more, okay, that I recommend you because, I mean, it's going to be for you a lot easier if you drag your window from the title bar, from here. If you left click, hold it, and drag it over, you know, you're pretty much outside of the screen, okay? Your window is just going to resize exactly to the half size of your screen. That's why we call snapping the window, okay?
Okay.
See, because right here, you have your Word document. You're not going to be able to see your status bar, okay? But if you could left click into the title bar, left click, hold it, and drag it over to the right-hand side in this case, do you see the little glass window popping up? When you see that, you release the left button. And now,
that's
see,
cool.
you have everything that you need, see, even including your scroll bar, because if you just drag it, you're not going to see your scroll bar also. Okay?
Okay.
Give me one more second here. You could do that, you know, just by left click and holding and dragging. But we could also use the keyboard, right? Guys? Ladies?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could also use the keyboard, okay? The Windows logo and left or right arrow to move your window, one side or the other. Okay? So the last link that I'm gonna send you, basically it's a small video that is gonna take you through that, okay? We normally teach that on the introduction to Windows. Okay? Because it's gonna be easier to move your windows around, okay? So let's see, where's Skype? Ah, come on. There you are. Okay, so there you have 3 links. Okay, the first 2 is for yesterday's class. The last one is for snapping the windows, okay? To one side or the other, just like I did it right here, okay?
Okay.
Perfect. Now I'm gonna come back to my screen.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. There we go. And Susan,
Yes?
if you just go to Microsoft.com,
Yeah, I kind of remember that now that you mentioned it, because I must have gotten the flowers that I have on my laptop, so I'll go check it out. Yeah.
yeah, Microsoft.com,
Yeah.
Teams.
Yes. Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
For Windows 8,
Yeah, I kind of remember it now.
and there we go, okay?
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah.
And that's just one click.
Okay. Yeah.
Whatever you want to download, okay? Here's a,
Yeah.
I already got a
Okay.
butterflies. Oh, there's some
Yeah.
cats.
Okay. Yeah, that's what I like.
See, this one has 19 images. One click, download,
Oh wow, that's cute.
open. All you need to do is just click on open, wait, because there's 19 images. And it's going to be installed automatically. Okay, 37, 41, 55.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, and I'm just going to minimize that, and you're going to see my desktop background is just going to change. Normally, I don't like to use those because I think we could see better the screen, you know, with just a standard background.
Yeah.
Okay, and then from there, you guys could also apply different settings. Here's all the pictures. If there's a picture that I don't like, just remove the check mark. From here, see, it's going to be changed every 30 minutes. You guys could say like 10 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, maybe once a day, etc., etc., etc. Any changes, click on save. Okay. Now, this is my theme that I was using before. One click, and then I'm back to my other one. You ready? Great. Yeah, sometimes, you know, just a little reminder.
Your video, your audio is coming in and out again.
Yes.
Sorry.
Mr. Martinez, you can't use your own personal pictures to do that, right? Has to be downloaded from the internet.
I used a personal picture on my desktop. Yeah, you can.
You could use your
Well, but
personal
it's just
pictures.
stationary. It's not like this that they would move back.
Oh.
I mean,
No, yeah.
Right? I mean,
No.
can
You can
I
also do
think we
that.
lost our teacher.
Oh.
I'm here.
Well,
Hello?
maybe you could browse it, picture location.
Hello?
Yeah.
That browse thing.
Testing,
Oh, and have
testing.
it changed too, Mr. Martinez?
Yeah.
Change every
Testing,
30
testing.
minutes or whatever?
Testing. Are you guys with me?
Are you there?
Yeah, right.
See? Okay, so back to our document, okay? Now, the reason why we create a second section, because this time you guys are going to make sure that we click anywhere on the second page and make sure that we have section 2. Now, this time we are going to be removing, okay, those lines that are dividing the columns because we don't need them on that page, okay? So we're going to come back where we have the lines. Did we apply the lines?
In page, the
Okay, page layout.
columns, page layout, and then columns, and then more columns.
Perfect. And then more columns. Okay?
And then
Just one click
where we
into the
put
little
the
check
line
mark.
between.
And look, now it says apply to this section.
Wait, where are you? I don't see that
No?
on your screen.
There's nothing coming up on your screen.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh,
no.
there it is. Okay.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Page layout, columns, more columns. And then we remove that little check mark, okay? A line between.
Line between.
And it says this section applied to this section only. Okay? That's why we apply the second section. And then we click on OK. Let's go ahead and turn off your show and hide. And there we are. That's exactly what we want.
Man, this has a lot of things to remember.
I know.
This has way more than anything we've seen.
Are you recording this one also, Mr. Martinez?
Yes.
Good. Okay.
Yes, and I
My thing is the way, different ways we can highlight stuff now compared to, you gotta, it's like totally different than what we already learned.
Well, this is Microsoft Office Word, so it's a little bit different. And yeah, all these programs, okay, they have a lot of, there's a lot to learn from, okay. And believe me, these are not advanced.
I know, I was just thinking that, and this is probably beginners. Jeez.
Yeah, this is not advanced. It's still introduction, okay.
Oh my God.
Like I said, these are the most important things, okay? So a lot of times you guys want to divide your document into columns, apply those lines. See the footers. You guys want to apply the footers. You guys want to apply a different header, okay? Your pictures, etc., etc. Okay, changing. Applying. Okay, different margins. Okay, changing the orientation. Okay.
Amazing.
Yeah. And right now we are going to be working in, let's go ahead and make sure, okay, that we click on save. So there we are. Okay. So that's it for this exercise, okay. Now.